What are the key elements to a parenting plan? Well, the number one element, just by the name, is going to be when your parenting time is and who's responsible for what in regards to the children. This can be anything from whose house they're at, who it covers medical, who's in charge of making sure they get to extracurricular activities. The number one key I give people when it comes to parenting plans, especially in situations that are more high conflict, is specificity matters. The more specific you can be, the better off you will be. Because we see a lot of times where a custody order is being violated on its face, but the way it was written makes it impossible to enforce or prosecute a contempt for violating said order. So specificity and understanding this is a document that we want to be bulletproof and to be able to use to hold the other parent accountable. How do you balance holidays and special occasions? The easy answer is you go every other year. Outside of, say, Mother's Day and Father's Day and the parents' birthdays, you split it 50-50. One year one parent has it, one year the other parent has it. But there are certain holidays and certain situations where it makes sense to just be real with what is going on. For example, if your family celebrates Christmas on Christmas Eve and her family celebrates Christmas on Christmas afternoon, rather than going alternating, maybe it's a situation where you have Christmas Eve every year, you alternate Christmas morning, and she has Christmas afternoon. So looking at your situation and looking for win-win situations like that can be a really positive thing for birthdays, for holidays, those types of things. And also, when it comes to the kids' birthdays, if the parents can work together and be together and host one birthday party, that's probably what's going to be best for the kids. How do you handle disagreements about the custody plan? So first, these are inevitable. Every single parenting plan I've ever done, there has been an issue or something new has come up. Kids grow, kids change, situations change. You have to be okay with that. The first piece is I always advise guys to be reasonable. If it really doesn't matter, then let it happen. If it's her keeping the kids one more night because they're having breakfast with her great aunt the next morning, let them do it. Or there's a party that's going to go later into the evening. But if it's something material, if there's some issue, she says, hey, I'm taking their birthday this year when it's your year, that's something you want to be out in front of. You want to clearly communicate your expectations with your co-parent and clearly articulate what you are going to do. If she disagrees or makes threats, that's when you want to get your attorney involved because we may need to go to court to get things clarified. And you have to understand that it takes time to get in front of a judge. So we need to be out in front of those issues. What's better, a flexible parenting plan or a detailed parenting plan? I think this question's easier. The devil's always in the details. The more detailed, the more specific you can be in the parenting plan, the better off you will be. Now, can you and your co-parent have an agreement of some flexibility within that parenting plan? 100%. But we want what's on paper to be airtight, specific, and detailed. If you have questions about your parenting plan or are struggling with child custody in California family courts, click the link in the description or call that phone number to schedule a free case evaluation with my team where we can discuss how we can best serve you in California family courts.